It's a good morning on Sunday that I wake up early, have some coffee, and pray and write a dear diary because I haven't done that in a while. I've been very upset at how women, and what I've noticed is skinny, beautiful women who cannot defend themselves are being tormented by the male race out here. And I'm not the only one who's been picked on. And I've become friends with some of these girls and mentoring them to keep themselves safe and not be manipulated by guys in their life, giving them an alternative of you have to do this, otherwise this will happen to you. Because apparently that's happening a lot around this fucking town. Excuse my language. It was it's messed up, man. Like I understand why there's so much fear in this town. I had gone out to lunch on a lunch break, doing errands and stuff, and I had stopped by a wing place to just pick up some lunch on my way home. And it was like 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I had walked into the restaurant. The door was open, and I had gone in there and I said, "Good morning, are you guys open?" And the guy was interviewing somebody, and he said no. And I said, well, when are you open? He goes, 11. I said, well, what time is it now? He's like, well, it's 10:30 something. I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait around for you guys to open, and I'll just, get some to-go food. And he goes, well, you need to leave. I said, excuse you? I said, well, where can I go? What other restaurants are open? And he gets up and he starts walking towards me, and he stands in front of me and he points and he goes, get the fuck out of here. And I said, excuse you? I said, watch what comes out of your mouth, dude. And he started threatening me. And he goes, if you don't leave, I'm going to call the cops. I said, for what? Coming into a restaurant whose door was open to ask for food? I said, that's not crazy, sir. And he goes, well, you better leave. I said, first of all, I think it's interesting how everyone's tripped up that if the white man does not get his way, he threatens a woman to call the cops on him. And I said, this is not what the cops are for. I said, the cops are for people like you who beat people like me up for no fucking reason. I said, how dare you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. This is not why they are here. The cops are here to promote peace, and they're, here to back somebody up and stand up for somebody when they keep getting fucking bullied. I said, this is not your Gestapo call to. And I left. And he called the cops, and he was standing outside calling the cops. And I said, this is fucking disgusting in this whole entire town. And I'm just like, what the hell happened to humanity, dude? Like, it's disturbing. And I'm trying to teach other girls who are in my position about how to stand up for themselves towards the male race who thinks that they can just be perverted and aggressive. It's disgusting, and I'm very shocked that nobody is saying anything or backing me up or backing them up. Like at the gas station, I went and paid for some water and some cigarettes, and I went to pick up my drink because I thought I already paid. And I was like, like normal, you just pick up your stuff, get ready to get your card out, and, you know. And it didn't go through, and I thought it had, and I was like waiting for it to say approved and stuff. And the guy said, oh, well, you owe this. And I'm like, what? And I'm still holding the drink. And he goes, well, you didn't pay for it. And I'm like, wait, what? And I'm looking at it to make sure how much I owe left. He goes and aggressively tries to grab the drink out of my hand. And I backed off and I said, watch it. I said, don't come at me like that, aggressively like that, over water. I said, watch yourself. I said, don't ever aggressively come at me. And I said, over water? And I kind of stood there, and he was like getting mad at me, and he was behind the counter. And I was like, calm down and watch what comes out of your mouth. And I put the water on the counter. I said, have a great day. And I left. And so I went back in there the next day, and I asked, because I'm friends with some of the owners of the gas station. And I said, and they're nice to me, and then we get along. One picked a flower for me one morning. They know me. And I said, you know what happened the other day with your one coworker? And I said, is he always like this? He said, yeah. He said he gets very aggressive and very moody very quickly. And I said, and he said, he has a wife that he goes home to. I said, I would look into that because if he's acting like that on a whim over water, he's beating his wife up too. So I'd like everyone to just be careful out there because apparently the male race has gone psycho. I love you guys. Keep safe and don't give up hope.